welcome to Deadly Dames, and this is my autograph collection part 3 video. I thought it might be easier to do it with me just showing you the autographs rather than putting them down in front of me, because I found that when I did the collection video part 1 it was really difficult to hold the camera and show you them. It might just be as difficult doing it this way, but we'll give it a go. So these are all in a folder, but we'll try it. We'll see how we get on. There's a lot of Caroline Munro again. So the first one is Caroline Munro from Dracula AD. Hopefully you can hear me when I put these up. As you know, big Caroline Munro fan, so these are mainly horror ones. Caroline Munro again, and this is from Sinbad. I think this one's to Claire. Yes it is, so it's to Claire. I'll try my best not to get glare on these. Another Caroline Munro. I promise they're not all Caroline Munro, but come on, she's pretty, so it should be okay. That was a James Bond one. Stella Star. Another Sinbad Caroline Munro. I am promising you they're not all Caroline. Another Caroline Munro. And then this is signed, the picture of Caroline Munro that I've got of me and her. When I was a little chubbier, I have lost weight, as you can see. I'm not quite as fat-faced. At least I hope I'm not as fat-faced. This is the last one of Caroline, I promise, but I wouldn't say that it will be forever, because if I'm here again I will get more. And this is a Maniac one. And then we have some Valerie Leon. So this is from Blood on, I think it's Blood on Mummy's Tomb. I always get mixed up in the Hammer horror names, but I'm pretty sure it's Blood on Mummy's Tomb. If you're wondering why I'm sitting off to the sides, because I'm trying not to sit on my cat that's behind me. And then from the Carry On movie, it's Carry On Up the Jungle, I'm pretty sure. Pink Panther, Valerie Leon. Couldn't resist this, because wasn't she a pretty woman? And then Linda Hayden. So that was like my little Hammer horror one at the beginning there. And then we're on to some Hammer horror, sorry not Hammer horror, sorry, Hellraiser. So we've got Kenneth Cranham. And it's quite funny, when I met him, he was really lovely, but when I met him, he was like, oh, where do you want me to sign? And he's like, oh, wait, I know where I want to sign. Anyway, I'm going to sign perfectly on Barbie's head, because look at that big white space. And it really made me laugh when he did that. And he also said, look, if you look carefully, you can see him in my house gown here. And I didn't even notice until he pointed it out, but now that's all I can see. So yeah, he's Dr. Chenard from Hellraiser 2. Big fan of Hellraiser 1 and 2. So yeah, I was really glad to meet him. And then I've got Doug Bradley. I haven't actually met Doug Bradley in person yet. I would love to, but yeah, I picked this up from a stall. I'm just glad to have his autograph, but I would love to meet him in person. I will hopefully do that one day. And then I've got Imogen Borman. And man, she liked to sign. Look at all this everywhere. So yeah, she's got To Mandy, Love Best Wishes, Emmy Boo, that she said, which is our nickname. Sorry, loads of glare. And then, I don't know what that is. I think that's just her initials. And then she asked if I wanted a quote, but I think she only has one line in the movie. I have to go back. I have to finish the puzzle. Down the bottom, but yeah, she was lovely, and I tell you something, she's still, like, obviously she's a kid in this, but she is stunning now. Like, she is a stunning woman. Another Doug Bradley one from Nightbreed. I absolutely love the movie Nightbreed. And then also I met Nicholas Vince here. I've got Nicholas Vince's autograph upstairs, which I showed you in the last collection video as a chatterer. And I wanted him to sign his character from Nightbreed, and he signed it, Run While She Still Have Legs, and I made him laugh because I said that made it sound like I was drunk and I had no legs, and he started laughing at that. But yeah, I was really glad I got him to sign from Nightbreed as well. His character is it Kinski? I can never, all the characters have crazy names in Nightbreed, so if I get them wrong I'm really sorry, But yeah, look at the makeup effects in that. I think all of the characters have fantastic effects in there. But yeah, really glad I got that one signed. And then I have here, I was glad I picked this one up. So this is signed by Toby Hooper, Caroline Williams, and Dennis Hopper. So this is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 signature. I'll just put it up here. A cast autograph signature. I got this off of a collector who'd been collecting autographs for many, many years, and I just couldn't resist going for this. It is legitimate. He has photos of all the people that he's met over the years, and obviously we no longer have the amazing Toby Hooper or Dennis Hopper with us, so I was never going to get this in person, and I just couldn't resist it. I had to do it. The same collector was selling this, Janet Leigh. And again, as I said to you, it is legitimate. He had pictures of him with many, many people that he'd met. Again, Janet Leigh is no longer with us, so I had to take up the opportunity to get this. So I did. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting this fantastic woman myself yet. I hopefully one day will. But I couldn't resist it when I seen it being sold by this stall. The stall has thousands of autographs that they have collected over the years, and I just had to go for it. And that is the amazing Meg Foster as Evil Lynn. I'm a big Master of the Universe fan. I know it is a cheesy movie, but I just love it. I grew up watching it. It's a guilty pleasure film, and I went for it. I just went for the Meg Foster one, so I did. And then I have now Lee Nicholas Harris. He's an actor that was in Human Centipede 2. This was actually given to me for free, that's why I have it, but I actually like the movie The Human Centipede Part 2. It's horrible. It's one of those hard to watch films, but it was given to me for free, so I've got his autograph here. And then we're on to some, these are like, well this one's, my god, Near Dark, favourite vampire movie, almost went right out of my head. I don't know what's wrong with my brain sometimes. Just like I have like a sudden blank as soon as I go in front of the camera, and I don't know if this happens to other people that film. As soon as I go in front of the camera, blank. Suddenly, brain stops working. So yes, this is signed by Jeanette Goldstein. If I ever meet Lance Hendrickson again, obviously I'll get him to sign this as well. I feel, obviously I can't get the other cast member here to sign it because he's no longer with us, but it would have been amazing if I could have. Hold on. So, and that's Near Dark. I absolutely adore this movie. I think it's fantastic. Bill Paxton would have been the other person I would have loved to have got to sign this. He is, in my opinion, the best thing in this movie, especially that bar scene that he does. But yes, it would have been fantastic to have got all three of them to have signed this. But obviously the late great Bill Paxton is sadly no longer with us. And then Claire managed to get Michael Biehn to sign. Oh man, I'm having a mind blank. Quentin Tarantino movie as well. Gone straight out of my head. You'll know it when you see it. This photo signed. It's not Quentin Tarantino actually, sorry, it's right in my head. Robert. No, not Robert. Right in my head. You guys will need to correct me. It's from the Grindhouse double feature. It's a brilliant movie. Don't know why it's gone out of my head, but you can correct me and tell me what it's called. From the Grindhouse double feature. And then we got to meet Lance Hendrickson. I'll put it in the comments above when I remind myself. I don't want to get up and walk over to the Grindhouse double feature to get the name of it. Planet Terror. It popped back into my head. Yes, so it's from Planet Terror. As I said to you, as soon as you sit in front of the camera, this always happens. You go to talk about something, the name goes right out your head. So yes, it's from Planet Terror. And if I ever get to meet Tom Savini, because he's another one that I'd love to meet, I'd like to get him to sign this. But yes, we got to meet Michael Biehn and he signed this. So Planet Terror. And I love this scene. So yeah, we got to meet Lance Hendrickson, and I think this was the first time that we'd ever properly gone to a convention, and we weren't prepared for how much money you spend at these. But yeah, Lance Hendrickson from Aliens. And yeah, loved meeting him. Lovely, lovely guy. Another Michael Biehn. Obviously from Aliens as well. And then this is Jeanette Goldstein and Mark Rolston. Aliens. They had fun writing all over this because it's got a couple of quotes on it. So, anytime, anywhere, Claire. And then I actually can't read Mark Rolston's, but it is a quote because it's got bad at the end of it. You're just too bad. Claire knows what the quote is. This one's funny because I remember we were standing talking to Michael Biehn and he asked us what we thought about the new Terminator movie, Genesis. And I said that I didn't actually think it was too bad. And I made him laugh because I said that the Kyle Reese in that didn't get any rumpy pumpy, whereas he did. And he burst out laughing because the Kyle Reese in that doesn't get any rumpy pumpy and he does. So, and then I said, so they've obviously messed up the timeline because... Sorry, I'm distracted because I can see a bit of my hair sticking up. Right, we'll do that. So... And he does, and he says, oh, well, at least I've got something going for me. And he got distracted, so he was actually sending this out to Claire at the time. And he actually wrote to Claire, come with me if you... And that's it. So we've had a lot of fun over the years by going, if you want a packet of crisps, if you want to go to the park, if you want... So you guys can finish this if you what? Because he never finished it. He just put if you. It's just funny because, like, if you what? Nothing else. But at least he remembered to sign it. He just didn't say if you what. So, yeah, so we think that's funny that he never finished the sentence. My fault. You know, he was thinking about Rumpy Pumpy. So, and then we got Michael Bihn's wife, Jennifer Blank, to sign here as well. They were there together at Glasgow Film and Comic Con the year that we're there. And then we have the late, great Kenny Baker as Fidget from Time Bandits. I love this movie, as you know from the previous video. I've got Time Bandits signed, and if I'd had that at the time I would have got, or even if I had the Arrow video release at the time that they did, I would have got Kenny Baker to sign that because I love it so much. But obviously sadly he's no longer with us, but I'm glad that I have this signed. And then I got to meet David Warner, and of course I got him to sign Time Bandits again. To be evil, he's evil genius in Time Bandits. He scared the crap out of me. There aren't a lot of characters over the years which have scared me. Evil Genius was one of them. Freddy Krueger was one. The Hitcher. So, and the Warlock was another one. Julian Sands is immortalised as that, and Rutger Hauer is immortalised as Hitcher. They scared me. The movie The Thing scared me, but obviously that's not a character. But he scared me as the evil genius. I do wish that I had more money when I was down there to get more David Warner stuff, because I would have liked to have got him to sign The Omen. But he was in so many things like Waxworks. There was just too many things that he was in, but I had to go for Evil Genius. As I said, I would have loved to have got him to sign something from Time, like the Arrow video thing. But I'm just glad that I got this. And then Claire got Prometheus Ian White to sign this. He does the stunts in that. And then I got Ian White to sign Predator. So he did AVP Predator. I think he did both AVPs. And then we got to meet Kate Dickie. She was also in Prometheus. If I met Kate Dickie now, I'd definitely get her to sign The Witch. But yeah, she was lovely. It was really funny because she's Scottish, and when she met me, she was like, "Are you really Scottish?" And I was like, "Yeah." Obviously, she didn't think my accent was really Scottish, but there you go. I think she thought I was Irish. I don't know why. Obviously, we've never met Arnie, but we do have an autograph from Arnold that we've bought. From, you can see the certificate from a stall. Claire's a big Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, so the dream of meeting him, that's all we can say. Again, she's bought a James Earl Jones one from a stall. I don't think we'll ever meet James Earl Jones. Obviously he's getting on a bit now, but I think she would love to meet him. I don't think it'll ever happen, so that's the reason why she's bought his autograph. Again, from Conan. She's a big Conan fan. She did buy a Mark Singer one as well. I think she doesn't think that'll ever happen. She's a Beastmaster fan, but if it ever does, she just buys autograph again. But she's a big Beastmaster fan, and that's the reason why she got it. These are all from people that can prove they've met the actors, so that's the reason why we've got them. And then we've met Sean Astin and Jonathan Ke Quan, if I'm pronouncing it right, from the Goonies. I love the Goonies, absolutely love it. And that's why I got them both to sign this. I kind of wish that I took my massive Goonies anniversary box set, but I'm still glad that I just got them to sign this. Kind of regretting doing the folder this way, but hey ho. And then Claire got Sean Astin to sign this. Sean Astin was really nice, so I'm not taking anything away from him, but he was also probably one of the most positive people I've ever met. He took my hand and he was like, God bless you and your family and your life, and I was thinking, this is one over positive man. I don't think I've ever met anybody that's that over positive in my whole life, but there you go. You can't take something away from, you can't take like positivity away from someone, but I mean, he was really nice. And then we've got Sylvester McCoy, I nearly forgot his name, The Hobbit. Lovely guy as well. Very smiley, super smiley man. I haven't met this woman. This is a legitimate signature again. I can only dream and wish and pray and hope that one day I will meet her. I think she's like, other than Caroline Munro, my dream guest that I would love to meet one day. Lucy Lawless. Xena. I would love to meet Xena. It's a bit of an X-rated picture, I know. You can kind of see her boobies. I should probably cover the boobies up. But yes, I would love to meet Lucy Lawless. I love her. Yes, I would love to meet her. And then Derek Powers, I know he's just announced that he will no longer be doing any conventions, so I'm glad that I now have this. I know his health isn't particularly good, so I can only wish that he gets better, a recovery, but I'm glad that I've met him and got this autograph. Again, the late great Kenny Baker, I've got him to sign R2-D2. And then recently we got to meet Jimmy V. Jimmy is on our Facebook page. I couldn't say that I couldn't tell you about a nicer guy. He was lovely. He now plays R2-D2. I think it was Kenny Baker's wishes that it wasn't a CGI character, that it continued to be played by a person, like R2-D2 continued to be played by a person rather than CGI. And luckily a lovely person stepped into that role, and that's Jimmy. So I was glad that I got to meet him. So yeah, we got his autograph. And then we've got Jeremy Bullock, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Again, someone else that's just announced retirement. So he is Boba Fett. Always say it wrong. From Star Wars. I enjoy the Star Wars franchise. I'm not a die-hard Star Wars fan. But there's certain characters that obviously you want to meet, and he's one of them. So I was glad that I got to meet him before he retired. And then we got to meet Valen Kane. Try to pronounce her name right. She was actually in the Rogue One. I was going to say The Force Awakens, that's wrong. Rogue One. She is Irish, I want to say. But yeah, she was such a lovely woman. I just really enjoyed chatting to her. And that's one of the reasons I got her autograph. But yeah, I just really love chatting to her. If you've never met her or spoke to her, I would recommend going and just having a good chat with her. And then, I'm never going to say this name right, Max Gordenchik. He stars in Star Trek. The main reason I got his autograph, actually, because I'm not a Star Trek fan, was just because he was such a lovely guy. We stood chatting to him for so long, and I was like, I can't stand chatting to this guy for so long and not get his autograph. But he was lovely. He was so, so nice that we just, we got his autograph. Lovely, lovely man. Now, I've never got John Carpenter's autograph. This was bought for me by an ex online, so that's the reason why it says to Sasha. It is a genuine autograph. You can tell it says autograph, but it says to Sasha. So yeah, I'll just show you. And then the last one, and I don't actually think this is genuine. Again, it was bought by my ex, and it is Clive Barker's. But I've never really had the heart to throw it out because I'm not sure if it is genuine or if it's not. But it's at the back of the folder mainly because I don't know if it's genuine or not. But yeah, that's folder 3 of my autographs. I probably don't have as many autographs as people out there. I didn't really start going to conventions until I was a good bit older. Like, my parents didn't take me when I was younger. It was mainly just Claire and I that started going. Oh, excuse me. A wee sneaky yawn. It was a late night. And but I've always been a horror fan and I've always wanted to go to them. Problem is that Scotland doesn't really get as many things as England. We are now, which is good. And we're now getting people that start to come to these things, and now with Claire and I having a car, we can actually travel to them. But it's great actually being able to meet all your icons and get to meet the people that you love. I do have some more autographs, so there will be a part 4, but they're on bigger sheets and bigger pieces of art. So that'll be a trickier video to do. But as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and take care.